Excellent. Some questions for Steven. Let's get right to them.
How do you feel about Steven?
Good.
Do you have any influence on the biggest fight that everybody wants to see is Terence Crawford and Errol Spence? Should Errol Spence get past Dana Sugas? There was comments made that financially it may not be there.
I think. Look, I think the fans the fans do have a role, and I think everyone should continue to express their interest in that fight. And look, the guys hear you. They do. And I don't think, Crawford is afraid of Spence, and I know Spence is not afraid of Crawford. And, the fight's easier to make now than it has been, when there were some promotional network differences. So I think, this is not the time we should all stop pushing for it. I mean, I think it is possible. Like, if guys are going to ask for $20 million each, I'm not saying anybody did, but if the guys are going to say, look, is this a $100 million pay-per-view? I don't know if it's bad, but it's it is a very attractive fight, and there should be a way to make a deal.
Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world, and I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
All right, you heard Stephen Espinoza. He said that we need to keep pushing more for the Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fight. And he said some other things he talked about on live last night. All right, check out the Boxing News playlist, welterweight playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to Blue Blood for asking a great question. All right, I dropped one of Blue's bombs for him.
Belief about
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking. No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at him.
All right, shout out to Blue. Always want to drop one of Blue bombs. So he basically said that we need to continue to push for the fight. Dog, people have been pushing for this fight even since Crawford was at 100 and he was at 140 pounds. You know what I'm saying? And we've been pushing for the fight. What else do we need? Come on. What else does he want from us? We've been pushing for the fight for over, I say about 5 years, even before Bud jumped up to welterweight. We've been pushing for the fight. Come on now. What else do we want? Come on. He wants to keep pushing. Like, bro, at this point, nigga, at this point, we've been begging. And Crawford did everything. It was easier now to make the fight that Crawford is no longer with the network issue. Okay, if it was the biggest hurdle to get out the way, why don't we make the fight? Why ain't the fight being made, bro? I'm not sure if it's $100 million pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? We probably not. But the most of y'all pay-per-views not even $1 million pay-per-views. That's funny to me. Most of their pay-per-views are not even $1 million pay-per-views. Think about that for a minute. Is this a $100 million pay-per-view? Come on. Continue to push for it. Like, what else you want us to do, bro? We've been told y'all so many words and too many words. It's the most talked about fight out there. Usyk and Fury, man, more people, nobody in America care about that fight, right? Nobody in America care about that fight. But they gonna find the money to make the fight happen. Come on, how can Eddie Hearn find all these millions of dollars for Anthony Joshua, right? Joshua done made so much money, bro. Joshua done made too much money. He went over into the UAE, right? He went over to the UAE and found enough money for Andy Ruiz to fucking retire, basically. Andy Ruiz ate more Eddie Hearn than Bob and Al combined. So how Eddie able to find $150 million, $30 million for Anthony Joshua, but they can't find a couple dollars for Spencer Crawford. Now he's saying somebody asked him for $20 million. He said, "We're doing like there." Why would you throw a random number, $20 million out there? That's a hell of a random number to throw out there. Out of all the numbers you can say, well, they like, you could have been super sarcastic. They like they asked for $50 million a piece or $100 million a piece. He could have been sarcastic. He telling on himself. Then he go out there and say, well, Terence ain't scared, and I know personally that Earl isn't scared. Like, get out of here, man. Who even brought about somebody being scared? Blue Blood asked a simple, competent question. Come on, where we at with this fight? Where we at with this fight being made? And he ramble on about numbers. Like, why would he pull out $100 million out of all the random numbers you can pull out? Why would you pull out $100 million? $20 million. Why? And Crawford said, well, I never discussed the number. Why? All Crawford really ever said was, I want 50-50 or a fair deal. That's all he ever said. He want 50-50 or a fair deal. And what's wrong with that? He never said, "Oh, I want the lion's share." Woo. If he did, it was really responding to Errol Spence. Earl throwing out 60-40, 70-30. His fans throwing out 80-20. That's who throwing it out. But why would he throw out a random? And why would you insinuate anybody's scared? That's the $1 million question. Why would he insinuate anybody is scared? Come on. Well, I don't think Crawford's scared. I know Earl is. Get out of here. You snitching, bro. You snitching. And remember, I said a while ago that it was a rumor going out there that Earl asked for $20 million to fight Terence Crawford. So what you think, realistically, what you think Crawford gonna say? Well, I want 9 or 10. No, he gonna want the 20. Bob said when they was negotiating, both fighters want between $9 and $10 million to fight. Right? Shouldn't Al Haymon be able to play 9 or 10 to fight, right? Think about it. He paid Manny Pacquiao. He was paying Manny Pacquiao $20 million to fight AB, $20 million to fight Keith Thurman. That's a Pacquiao purse. Right? They want 9 to $20 million, 9 to $10 million. That's what Bob Arum said in response to that press release about when Crawford accused him of being racist before the lawsuit actually dropped. That's what he said. He said they both was up between $9 and $10 million. Right? That's Pacquiao purse he was getting at PBC. Now all of a sudden Terence Crawford is free. Now 20 million is the number. Come on. Now the nigga want 20 million. Come on. Now what he supposed to take? 5, 10. No, man, I'm more confident in him, and I be making more money than him. Y'all talking about viewerships, and that shit is obsolete because the viewership numbers he pulling ain't. If they was real, why my pockets look better than his? Come on, then you're not building to a pay-per-view star. We heard every barrier. This nigga ain't no pay-per-view star. If he was a star in Texas, that fight would be sold out. Tyson Fury, Dillian White sold out in 3 hours. They got 90,000 tickets and push it for 10,000 more from the government approval. Think about that for a minute. They found the purse to make Pacquiao and Errol Spence. Why would he throw a random number of $20 million out there? Just use your common sense. Why would he throw anybody is afraid out there? Why? Why would he throw that random number out there? You gotta ask yourself that. Why would he throw that random? 20 is a random number, nigga. That's just random. I can see if he was like, man, like, both of them asked for 50 million apiece. And then he tell us we need to keep pushing for the fight. How much you want us to push? We a month out from the fight. If the fight ain't done, like, we did enough pushing. We did enough pushing, man. We still pushing. We still pushing. Come on. Y'all found all this money for Canelo. Y'all found money for Jake Paul. They say Jake Paul making more than everybody over there, not named Floyd or Deontay Wilder. Come on. Why we gotta keep pushing? Come on. All this is deflection. All they're doing is deflecting. All it is deflecting, bro. And if Crawford turn around and say, I'll take what y'all give me, that nigga gonna blow another barrier up. Oh, we got to fight in Texas with all Texas judges. You know what I'm saying? They going to keep throwing barriers up. That nigga wasting his time, bro. This nigga ran. That dude ran off the stadium and people still made excuses. Sean Porter drooling on his lap, knocked out, people still made excuses. Come on, what y'all think they gonna do if he runs to 54? You think anything gonna change? There's still people that's gonna be making excuses. Come on. Still gonna be dudes making excuses, dude. It's it. And it was Jamel's gonna do what he say do. Why would I do what a nigga say do? He ain't accomplished this. Me and his bank account ain't bigger than mine. What Meek Mill say? Like, I ain't taking no. Don't give me no advice if you ain't got more money than me. Come on, why would I take advice with somebody who don't got shit? Tax problems, according to Fred. Legend. Come on. He ain't better than me in the ring. He ain't more exciting than me in the ring. Even out the ring, he ain't. Only thing he do is dance with niggas and kiss on niggas and get drunk. Come on. His hand speed ain't better than mine. He don't punch harder than me. His footwork ain't shit. His coach ain't better than mine. You feel me? His hype man ain't better than mine. I had Lil Webby walk me out to the ring and Boosie support me. I think Boosie walked him out to the ring. You got Yellow Beezy. There's no comparison. But he can't outrap me one of these. So come on. I'm with a black woman. You not. Check any of them things off the damn box. My baby mama say I take care of my kids. Can't say the same about yours. Come on. Come on. What is he better than me at? Nothing. He didn't make more money than me. And Espinoza throwing up barriers. I don't even know why Viacom and Showtime is holding on to Showtime today boxing. For what? I don't even get it. They're not producing nothing. If Earl went back on regular Showtime TV, I guarantee you the nigga don't do $1 million. I guarantee you. These dudes routinely doing 200 to, if you lucky, 500,000 pay-per-view regular TVs. AB and Mikey was the next closest, bro. Just under $1 million on Showtime. They gonna show Fox. He gonna do big numbers. Deontay Wilder is the last fighter to eclipse $1 million on regular Showtime. He did it twice. I think he might have did 3 times in Brazil. The Stavern 2, and who else? Luis Ortiz first fight. I don't even know how Stephen Espinoza still got a job. Showtime must really don't have nothing to fill that void. Because their numbers is putrid. Same thing for Top Rank. Their numbers is putrid over there, bro. They're not even reaching 1 million homes on a basic cable television network. Only one that reached 1 million was Shakur and Jamil Heron last year. And ESPN got hella subscribers. And they ain't reaching 1 million homes on regular ESPN. I don't care how you watch. A lot of people that watch sports, they program, the first thing they turn to most of the days when they get off work and wake up is ESPN. That's what they turn to. So I don't even know. I don't even know how these dudes still got boxing contracts. And I don't even know if they should even renew them. But like I said before, he tells us to keep pushing. Keep pushing. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase chance of notifications. We go live or drop a video. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Check out the link tree. You can find me everywhere: for Twitter, Twitch, Spotify, Anchor, Instagram. There, hit the link tree link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you think in the comment section. One time for the one time. Peace.